Grand Rising. This is Arrows Well 23, and I'm Arrows Mary, and we're going to do a reading for the collective, okay? He could be a she could be a he or a they. It could be past, present, or future. All right, only take what resonates. If it doesn't feel like it fits, it's not for you. These messages are for confirmation of what you already intuitively know and can feel. I'm not a legal, medical, or mental professional. Please seek the proper support and authorities. Let's get started. All right, I got these new, what are they called again? Modern Life Oracle cards. All right. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for the likes, shares, comments, and donations, and just the support in general. Okay, thank you so much. I love you so very much from the bottom of my heart chakra. For real. Thank you for helping me to build this community. Thank you just for being you. Truly. There's so many people out here trying to be fake. It's nice to find genuine, authentic, real people. I'm not saying we're perfect. We're absolutely not perfect. We're in Earth school to learn, right? All right. Give us an oracle card, please, and thank you for the collective. What does the collective need to know? We're in the full moon energy. Okay, a ghosting guru. Let's see. Check it out. I'm going to get a better angle here. There we go. All right, let's look it up. Ghosting guru. Ghosting guru is number 32. Let's see. All right, it says collective. You are a master at the disappearing act. I'm going to find a better way to hold it up so you can see it better. Still can't see it good. Maybe I don't worry about it. Leave it right there. There we go. All right. A Houdini of human interaction. Your scene receipts are always off. Your replies are as rare as a unicorn sighting, and your excuses for sudden radio silence are more creative than a best-selling fantasy novel. You're not ignoring people, you're just selectively available. Very, very selective. In upright position, you're a master of the Irish goodbye. No awkward farewells for you. When the ghosting guru card fades into the upright position, your ability to vanish from social situations is unparalleled. You can exit a group chat so smoothly that people don't realize you're gone until 3 weeks later. Weddings, parties, or just a casual hangout. No social obligation is too big for you to slip away from unnoticed. You're not antisocial, you just value your alone time all the time. Okay, how can you set boundaries and communicate more honestly? In between crafting your next elaborate excuse, take a moment to ponder. Is your ghosting habit protecting your peace or just avoiding necessary confrontations? How can you communicate your needs without completely disappearing? Remember, it's possible to be unavailable without pretending you've been abducted by aliens, usually. Pro tip: start a ghosting ban called the Disappearing Act. When you inevitably flake on gigs and practices, you can claim it's just an elaborate performance art piece with the ephemeral nature of commitment in the modern age. It's not avoidance, it's art. All right, so someone has made ghosting into an art. You're like the new Houdini. Not that you're antisocial, okay? Someone could have Irish background. It did say something about Irish. Somebody could have a band. It did say something about a band. Yeah, no awkward farewells for you. All right, what do we need to know about ghosting guru? Let's see. Stop, pause, take a break, stagnation. I need better light over here, is what it is. That's what it is. Stop. Okay. So someone needs to stop ghosting as much, and you'll get victory and success by doing this. You'll achieve something. If you pause and take a break. Or this could be that you're coming out of stagnation, going towards an achievement, going towards victory. I'm getting something about between 2012 and 2019. You could have been stagnant. Okay, I'm also getting when the world stood still in 2020, right, for the COVID, you actually started. You started something. You were on the road to success of something. Because you were already stagnant. And so when the world stopped, you started moving. Wow, interesting. Somebody's like me, they're backwards. Okay. Stop, pause, take a break, move away from stagnation, and you'll find success, victory, and you will be triumphant and achieve something. Okay, ghosting guru. Yeah. Something felt like it was endless, but it's inevitable for it to stop. Death. What does the collective need to know? Please and thank you. All right. Alliance, trust, compatibility. Number 8 there could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio, or it's you. Okay, so trust yourself to persevere through. Over all the challenges, you will find the resolution. Because your heart is pure and you're a sweetheart. Yeah, I'm getting you're like a star. You're like a star seed, an earth angel, because you're a sweetheart, you're pure, you bring people hope. Yeah, you have to persevere through and trust yourself and be honest. With the alliance here, I'm feeling you have to be honest with yourself to endure this, to find resolutions. Because if you're not honest with yourself, you're not going to be able to find the resolutions through the challenges, okay? My crown chakra is tingling. It's like on fire right now. Do we need any other cards from here? No. Okay. Give me an angel number, please, and thank you. Yeah, so alliance, perseverance, sweetheart, vow. I'm getting that you took a vow to God, to Creator, to higher source, to change things in your life. You made a vow to a higher power. You made a wish. And you're manifesting to make it become true. Because the universe only meets us as far as we are meeting it. Okay? So if you're putting the work in, the universe will meet you the rest of the way. Also, number 7 here could be a Libra. All right, so we got 0606, commitment, and 2020. I just said something about 2020, didn't I? I'm not looking at that one. All right, so commitment, 0606, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty. What did I just say? Alliance. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions. Wasn't this what I was just saying? That's how you'll find a resolution. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Come through, spirit. Wow. Okay, so 0606, that one's commitment. Yeah, you have to be honest and loyal and true to yourself. Then the spirit realm will open up for you. Compassion, 2020, right? This is when the whole world stopped, right? But you began. I feel it. You might not even realize it till years later that you were already starting something. Compassion, okay? Mercy, diplomacy, potential. Yeah, you realize your potential. Service, recovery. It's when you recovered. Adaptability and renewal. It's a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets, okay? Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. It's about showing compassion to yourself and for others. I'm not going to make this too long. It's already at 13 minutes. All right. Somebody has a conflict with this. 5 of Swords. Yeah, they don't like this. This could also be you not deciding on something. Someone's putting something off. Yeah, there's confusion here with the 2 swords on the ground. I wish I could see it better. Shoot. Dang. See it good right there. With 2 swords on the ground, and he's holding the 3. So you've been holding on to some kind of heartbreak. Even though he's holding 2 of them up to his chest, he's only been able to lay 1 of them almost down to the ground. There's some confusion here. All right, I'm starting to feel this is not an outside force. This is inside, especially being the first card coming out. Well, that's the bottom of the deck. It didn't even come out yet. All right, so yeah, I'm getting some kind of conflict about your foundation. Could be about work. Could be about somebody holding on too tight. It's definitely something in the real materialistic world here, okay? Like you could touch it, you could feel it. What does collective need to know, please and thank you? Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 10, 10, 9. All right, so 10 of Pentacles. It's going to lead to a lot of money. Something's going to lead to a lot of money. This could be some kind of family generational inheritance. But that's over with. Okay? I'm getting that someone put too many swords into the family inheritance. Somebody cut too deep. Because we also have this is the wounded warrior here. You are sick and tired with the 9 of Wands. You are sick and tired of taking those swords out of your back and replanting them into the ground, into the soil to manifest new things. Because every time you plant a new pinnacle, someone comes and throws a sword or two in your back. This is also, I'm feeling like survival mode. This is not a good feeling. This is heavy. I'm getting this is like how it's been. Like the potential is here for the 10 of Pentacles, but somebody, it's the worst possible outcome here because of self-sabotaging, indecision, inner conflict, also outer conflict. 10-10, it's over with though. But you're still left in this wounded warrior 9 of Wands energy where you're having to defend yourself. You got this big like fence behind you, like ain't nobody coming through this fence. Okay, I would knock your head off your shoulders. You try to come past this fence. You get what I'm saying? This is like the wounded warrior, the soldier, the fighter right here. But this is also not really living. This is just being in survival mode. And you've had to trust yourself on who you could alliance with and persevere through here. And you still remained a sweetheart. And you still kept your soul. With the vow here, I'm feeling you still kept your soul through all this. Tell me about the wounded warrior, 9 of Wands. Tell me about this ghosting guru, wounded warrior. That's too many. They tried to trap you. Or you were trapped in your head. You couldn't see. They wanted to keep you blind. 8 of Swords. Oh. They wanted to keep you blind from planting seeds and getting the balls rolling, okay? With the 2 of Pentacles. They wanted you to keep juggling something. Your motivation. And look, wow. And the truth. They wanted you to juggle your own truth of who you are. Because the 10 of Pentacles doesn't come out for no reason. They wanted you to be blind to your own generational wealth, to who you really are. Every time you planted a pinnacle, they threw a sword or two in your back. I just keep seeing that. I keep getting that. They wanted you not, look at this. They wanted you, with the 8 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, they wanted you not to be able to know which way to go. They wanted you to keep going around in circles. Also, with the number 8 coming out over here, I keep seeing they wanted you to keep repeating the cycle over and over. I believe it's because they were using you as a battery. Because all the stuff that you've had to go through with the 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands here, for everything you've had to go through and to still stay pure, sweetheart, with your soul intact is very hard. Yeah, so they definitely were like sucking your life force, your vitality. Yeah, but you're going to be moving forward regardless, and that's the truth. With the Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, you're motivated to go forward. So you're going to have to take this fortress that you built up around yourself. Okay, Ghosting Guru, the fortress that you built up around you so nobody could get in and nobody could mess with you. You have to take that and alchemize it into motivation to move forward past this. Speaking of truth, of your truth, you had a new mental clarity to move forward. You said, what am I doing up here? Just standing up here in this survival mode. I'm not living. Everybody else is out there living. I'm standing here bandaged up, protecting a fence of myself. Why am I doing this? You could have asked yourself, why am I doing this? You knew why, because you had to protect yourself, because you had to persevere through all this craziness that they were doing to you. But now you realize all that fence you have up behind you, take it, turn it into something. Everything that they've done to you, turn it into something creative. Okay, give me one more after the Ace of Swords, please and thank you. Give me one more, okay. I'm taking this as upside down. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're coming out of that poverty mindset, scarcity mindset. Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. This is a different energy. This is somebody that was trying to hold on to you too tight. I'm getting a smooth talker. It's a liar, a deceiver. It's Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse is impatience. A very unpredictable liar, deceptive person. They're not moving forward. They're just standing still. They were supposed to be on a mission, but they failed the mission. Four of Pentacles in reverse is stagnation. We see stagnation up here, didn't we? So this person could actually also be what you are inside. Okay, a sweetheart with their soul still, but they haven't even made it to this wounded warrior level yet. Their fire isn't lit because this is Swords and Pentacles. This person might be smart. They're not a king, though. They're not sitting on a throne. They're just a knight on a mission. This is hoarding also. This person could be a hoarder, very materialistic, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They're trying to hold on to you. I don't really want to read into their energy. I might take one more. Give me one more on this Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm glad to see the Five of Pentacles in reverse came out like that, though, because you're coming out of the loneliness. You're coming out of the regret. You're coming out of poverty. And that's right after the new clarity. Once you realize you were the wounded warrior, you made it and you're protecting yourself, right? You're the top dog and you have the ambition, the fight, the drive to go forward, but you need to live and love. Once you're motivated to move forward and you have a new mental clarity with the Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, then you can come out of the Five of Pentacles. It goes in reverse. I don't really care about this dude over here. I do feel like it's a masculine. Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Give me one more for this. Tell me one more thing about that. It fell on the floor. The high arrow font. Okay, this person could have a title. It could be a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. But this person is somebody that other people go to for answers, questions answered, okay? I'm getting institutions. This person could be over a big institution. This could also mean that this is the status quo of this person's mentality. To be sneaky and manipulate words and money. All right. One more just to even the board out. That's it. Just one more to close that out, please and thank you. Just one. One more. Okay, it was a MasterCard. It's over with. So that tells me it's separate energy. All right, what did we have up here? All right, the only major arcana we have here is the Hierophant. So, Taurus. I'm getting, from that collective, I'm getting it's time for you to step into your spiritual wisdom, your leadership, right? Because you've made it already. You've learned who you can align yourself with. You've learned to overcome and find resolutions in the challenges and persevere through. You are remaining a sweetheart, pure, unconditional love, right? And you still have your soul. You still have that hope, that wish, that vow. It feels like you're moving into a real title. And people are going to come to you for answers because they want to know how you made it. They're going to know how you made it from 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands, right? The wretched, wounded warrior, scorned, wounded warrior. How did you get out of the 5 of Pentacles in reverse? How did you get out of that? They're going to want to know how you did it. And that's up to you to decide and use your discernment, just like you did here about Alliance. That's why Alliance came out first over here on these other Oracle cards. You have very high power of discernment. I'm going to do some of these. I can even grab them. Dang. So many of them. Alright. It's just a mixture, a bunch of cards I put together here. Alright. What else does the collective need to know? Please and thank you. It's way too many. What does the collective need to know? Help from above. You're attracting wonderful news. Dragonfly mermaid. And holding on to way too tight. What did I say about this Knight of Swords in reverse? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. That person was holding on way too tight. 27, 19, 17. You do have help from above. Love. You are love. Anything else want to come out? Okay. The signs are with you already. Uranus. You could be very different and unique. a different way of looking at things, an unexpected change, and an unusual example of. Yeah, you're an unusual example of how to persevere through, use discernment, and still keep your soul, and still stay pure, still stay a sweetheart. The signs are with you. You already know this. You can already feel it. You're the golden phoenix. What? Something you thought finished burst back into life. Yeah, you're pushing past your limits, Saturn. The maturity that brings caution regarding and limits imposed. So these people, this Knight of Swords in reverse, cannot, the Hierophant, Knight of Swords, cannot impose limits on you anymore. Neither can you yourself. Calm amid the chaos. Yeah, you've calmed yourself. You had to be able to get out of the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and your ancestors are here. They got your back. They're protecting you. We knew that from over here where it says help from above. They're out here trick-or-treating. We're here. All right, we need anything else, please and thank you. Okay. The 5th house, your creations, the power of love. Mars. 5th house is about your creativity, right? Your pleasures, what you like to do for fun. Maybe you've had to learn how to use discipline in your pleasures of what you like to do for fun, okay? And also it's different. You take a different approach of it. You do things differently. And you have a drive for something in the 5th house and the 12th house. So I'm getting your creativity is drawn from things that are unknown, okay? The subconscious, hidden things, your faith, right? Also, I'm getting large institutions. That came up again with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords Hierophant. Wasn't I just talking about institutions? This person could be a 12th house enemy, a hidden enemy. But you have a mighty shield, okay? Sacred beetle armor. You have a mighty shield. Something could have happened at 38. 3-8 is significant. 3-8, that's 11. That's justice. Whatever happened, justice is coming. All right, we're going to close this out. There's a fly in here and it's driving me nuts. I got to find him. I got to get him. He's got to go. All right, give me a closing message. Well, it all fell in my lap. Yes, indeed. All right. Give me a closing message for this collective, please and thank you. Transformation. Elevation. Wow, I had to take a deep breath on that. Let me get some drink. Hold on. All right. Transformation, and it's in green. So that's telling me your heart is opening up even more. I just got the Grinch, where the Grinch's heart opens up towards the end. That's what you're going through. And you're elevating. Also, it's in purple, so something about your crown chakra and your third eye. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Elevation. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. All right, Ghost and Guru, 0606 2020, commitment and compassion, all right? And don't worry about this Knight of Swords Hierophant. They're in the 12th house, in your 12th house for a reason, okay? It's for you to learn, for you to transform and elevate. Everything has a purpose, okay? I love you. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I hope this helps. Namaste, Ashe.